Hi everyone, it's Annalisa with Inside Real Estate trying this live feature again, and we're actually going to use this by actually showcasing the K Plus custom text codes, and then I'll circle back and address the KV Core custom text codes separately. Now, as we're looking at K Plus and the agent dashboard here, we're actually going to be accessing the lead gen tools down this left-hand side of your dashboard. Now, if you've just tuned in and you're on KV Core, you can access this very same tool by clicking on your lead engine on the left-hand side. So K Plus, lead gen, the KV Core lead engine. And then within K Plus, we're going to click on custom text codes. And within KV Core, you would click on call capture. And then on KV Core, you'll look to the top right to see your custom text codes. So now that we're looking at the K Plus dash, this is where your custom text codes live. And the whole idea behind using a custom text code is for you to set up a situation where you're saying, hey lead, if you text down payment to my smart number, I am going to send you immediate information regarding that area of interest. So as a user of KV Core, as a K Plus, you have the ability to create, really, I mean, the sky's the limit on the types of combinations of content you can send people by triggering with a call to action via a custom text code. And you can put these on your print ad, maybe it's a sign writer, maybe it's a flyer, maybe it's a, a business card. Maybe you're going to put this on your social media when you're posting into Craigslist. You can put different calls to action. It's especially relevant in Craigslist because they don't allow HTML or links. So you can create these custom text codes, calls to actions in Craigslist too. So to create a custom text code, you basically think of a code that you want them to text in. And then you think, how am I going to answer this? I'm going to send them a message back? Am I going to send them to a specific home? Am I going to send them to a specific link? So you can kind of think about, what am I going to tackle with this? What information do I want to send them? What's my whole goal behind using this and leveraging this tool? Now, you'll see I have quite a few different types of custom text codes set up here that speak to, first-time home buyer program, like a down payment assistance grants. Maybe it's a valuation call to action, because you can easily build in your evaluation website into a custom text code. So let's talk about how we build one of these. So I'm actually going to find my sell.php link that's tied to my website so I can build a valuation text code. So I'm going to open up my own website on my K Plus dashboard by clicking website and view my website. And on KV Core, you'll want to click on your email address upper right and then your domain right underneath that, and it's going to open up a new tab. Now, when your website opens up, this one's all about you 24/7, 365. So this Sell tab up here is your built-in valuation page. The link of which we're looking at here up in the browser is your default Sell page link. So you can actually copy this, and we can take it with us back into our custom text codes to start building a code for a valuation. Now, to build a code, it's super, super easy. You just click Add New. It's this little red button on K Plus. It's a little green button towards the bottom of KV Core. And this is where we try to think of, like, well, what code do we want people to send to get this valuation? So maybe I'm going to do something in a neighborhood near here called Orchards. I could just call it, Orchards value, or just call it Orchards, or whatever I want to call it. So if I say, hey, just text Orchards to my smart number, I'm going to send you information. So we can say, thanks for responding to the free no obligation valuation. And then we can drop our sell.php link in here. Now, one thing it's important to understand is with the texting, you've got a limitation on characters. So be thoughtful with your message. But when you have this set up, you got your code in place and your message URL or MLS number, you just click Submit. And on KV Core, the page will update. On K Plus, you just got to scroll down a little bit here to get back down to your custom text codes. And now you can see that I have the custom text code Orchards set up for my valuation page. So when a lead texts this code to my smart number, the system will immediately send this link to the valuation to that person. Now, the neat thing about this on custom text codes is they come in as a phone lead, right? Because when somebody is responding to a custom text code, we're capturing that phone number. We don't really have a name yet, we don't really have an email yet, but we have one piece of information, and it's a way to get you an in to make that phone call, establish a relationship, get a name, get an email. So on K+, you're going to see these on the phone leads. Text leads. And these are easily accessed when you click on your leads down this left-hand side. Scroll it on down and click on text leads. So whenever you have a response via a custom text code on K+, you're going to find it here. So it's really, really important when you're utilizing these and leveraging these that it's also part of your follow-up process to pop into text leads and check out what people have been requesting. So you can see here a way back as a trainer, I had a code set up, hey, text, Beastmaster or Beast Whisperer, right, to book a training with me. Now that's no longer in place because we have different trainings in order with our training department. However, you can kind of see how this works. I can tell exactly who texted, like what phone numbers are tied to that call to action of which I put out there. Whenever I see a response here, that means the system has already responded to that custom text code and has sent information out. And it's my job as an agent to come in and be like, okay, well, this number, they texted in for more information on XYZ. This was a training with me, but if I go down a little further here, let's see here. Oh, nope. I don't have those other examples anymore. I apologize. But what you can do as a user of this is you can actually click into any of these boxes here. Like if you click right into this little section where these notes are, you can create different actions so you can follow up. So what you could do is say you could call them. You could be like, 118 called, left message, voicemail ID, Annalisa calling tomorrow. And then you can just click action, update note. And now you can see my note that I just added is right here. If I want to add in more types of actions to do, I can click edit here towards the right, or I can just click in there and I can say, well, actually, I want to remind myself tomorrow to follow up on this. So again, you've got your custom text codes, lead gen, custom text codes. You can create these also for your sign writers. So if you're looking at physical print media or sign writers and you have a lot of listings that are, cycling through, which is amazing and awesome, but you want to utilize that sign writer as best you can. So maybe you have 3 sign writers out there that's like house 1, house 2, house 3. And every time you move that sign, you can come in and actually edit your custom text code to reflect the new listing. So it's a recyclable code, which is really neat. So when that house sells, you just pop in, click edit, and this works the same on kvCORE. Drop in your new MLS number, submit, and now if we scroll back down just a little bit, the house 2 is going to be connected to the new place of where it is sitting in front of that house and connected to that listing. Now, whenever we text something out to the contact or lead, that pipeline person, with information on the listing, it's going to include your name, your contact number, information about the listing, and a link directly to your website to view the listing. So it's all about you 24/7, 365, which is really how it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude here and wrap it up. I hope this was helpful to you. And please let me know how this came out. It was my very first time going live. So please let me know how it went. If you are looking for other types of information, let me know. And we'll do the best we can to make sure we get that information out there to you. Have a great day.